How is everyone? I am later than I thought. I thought it was going to be 5 or 10 minutes late. I'm half an hour late. Welcome to the Sunday session, the only place that guarantees you 2 weeks soul cleansing for free every week. They stack too, by the way. If you come here half the year, you're good for a year and a half. Don't tell the establishment, they don't like to hear that kind of stuff. Mm. So, I've got some sage burning first time in a while. I'm on my third cup of coffee, playing my acoustic. Good Lord. What's going on here? I have a problem with acoustic. Well, my electric rather. I have a problem with this thing. Um, I was up very late, mucking around with it. So today is Super Bowl Sunday. I don't even know what to tell you. I've got all the blinds open. Yeah. So surprised I made it. I was actually up till like 4 in the morning noodling around. Right? Noodling. Uh where do you want to get started? You want to talk about the Super Bowl? Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm realizing uh let's run through the newspaper. Let's cut this off. Doodle all day. So Super Bowl, uh what is this? Dude, that's not good. All right. All right. So we went through what we believe about the Ukraine, right? We went through that earlier this week. No need to recover ground. I'm seeing a lot of feel good stories about how things are getting better. Just as many as how bad things are stories, right? Like Omicron isn't as bad as Omicron is, while telling you all this other stuff about Omicron. Uh, it is what it is, man. 30-pound cat named Sterling finds home after Humane Society's cry for help. A 30-pound cat. Come on, man. The Olympics are going on. I haven't watched any of it. Was never really a giant. I don't know who any of these people are. Is that a sign that I'm getting old? Even as I've never really known who any of the Olympians were in the first place, right? Is it a giant push? Like normally, I guess the idea is that is there's a hometown boy or girl that you know because they're hometown, and they do big. Then the local papers, then they're going to the nationals and the regionals, and they're going to champion the Olympic team. Then again, the Olympic team. Then they win glory for the hometown and the nation, right? No one does that anymore. So now they just make people they make people I guess they excuse me, I guess they make people famous. Here's the thing about television and images, right? The more you see it, the more you will feel connected to the image. It's what they use on all of us. You feel as if you have a kinship with people that you see, and that's fine. But then you have to watch it because then people will immediately weaponize that against you for your vote or get you to buy swampland in Florida or to buy the Brooklyn Bridge or whatever the other case may be. She's not comfortable with it. Salon owner jailed during the pandemic lockdown says at campaign stop she's running for Congress. She's not comfortable with trans kids. Here's my question. When can you have questions about all these people, right? Here's the major problem with America, as I see it, as someone who traffics in racial justice sees it, right? I think America didn't fix its race system, so now everybody comes into the country and builds a platform for racism against themselves and raises money. So it's become a lucrative side hustle for a lot of people, um, even as you don't fix it, right? So if you had fixed it, none of this would be possible. None of it would be possible. All right. So, but having said that, what does she think trans kids are gonna do to her? I'm not even gonna read the article. It just sounds like bullshit. The puppy bowl. Florida's LGBTQ advocates are rallying to support young people in light of "Don't Say Gay." See what I mean? They love this kind of thing because no, then they wouldn't be able to fucking gather together and say we're oppressed. Meanwhile, I at this point I used to be for all this stuff. I'm not for much of this stuff anymore. I think that you should solve the problem and not raise money and be aggrieved at the problem because you're going to be perpetually aggrieved. Someone's always pissing somebody off, right? But so many people just seem to be making these groups, and it's sort of making me crazy as they don't fix the problem that was there in the first place. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. This is the Sunday session where we talk about whatever on Sunday at 10 a.m. It is 10 a.m. Well, it's not 10 a.m. It's where's the clock over there? It's 10. It's 33 past the hour, as they say on the radio. It's 33 past the hour here, but this is not the radio, and there are no locked in times. So it's 20 minutes into the show. How's that? Yeah, you flip through the tech worker fired after allegedly calling a Delta flight attendant the N word. Who's the tech worker? Women who allegedly laundered 1 billion in Bitcoin was a cringe YouTube rapper. $1 billion. Some random girl got into the Bitcoin game and laundered $1 billion, and now she's in trouble. How much time is that in jail? Right? Because the rich do this thing where they get no time for all sorts of shit, but once you come across their money or some way that they haven't thought of a way to keep you out of the finance game, they throw the book at you and then they seal the spackle over that loophole. This is what it sounds like. Bitcoin is one of those things I just don't trust. See crocodiles free from tire after 6 years. The past is the past, right? You can't erase it. You got to deal with it. And this is the problem with the South, right? Some of these Southern marchers with all this stuff, right? They're always the victim of, right? You're gonna take our guns, even as no one said they were gonna take anybody's guns. They show up aggressive and angry, even as they say that they're the victims of all this stuff. Hmm. A crop of new documentaries refuses to erase the past. That's the comment I was talking about. As I scrolled past Rudy Giuliani, five crucial questions for Rudy Giuliani. Look, people have been telling you that Rudy Giuliani was problematic long before September 11th, right, which was 21 years ago. He was aggressive and hateful, in my opinion, to the black community when he was mayor in New York. He emboldened a racist police department, in my opinion. Um, and black people and a good percentage of Latino people, Puerto Ricans, in New York said that they were treated really poorly by him and by what he encouraged the New York City Police Department to do. White folk in New York City proper were like, nah, he's great. He's fine with us. So, who cares about y'all? And that's always what New York has been. All this liberal talk of liberal, liberal, liberal. Liberal New Yorkers are they might as well be conservative Republicans. They are not for liberal ideals. They're for themselves. Uh, so he America's mayor says who says who, right? When he got that title, there was all sorts of blowback and all sort of reminders of what the kind of man Rudy Giuliani was, and no one cared, right? And America put him on the cover of everything. American media made Rudy Giuliani just like it made Donald Trump, right? So it makes people and destroys people. Uh, Unworthy people are made and put on pedestals, and super worthy people are super worthy people. People who are worthy of your time and your energy of being listened to are destroyed because they're telling you to get universal health care or fix the police department or the bank energy is fucked up or we don't need all these wars, right? Those people are destroyed. So you should be weary of the things told to you by our we've only been off of it told to you by our American media, who while they say they are not, they are an independent media. They're in bed with you know the bourgeoisie apparatus. um, there are stories they should follow. They just drop because they're like all those sex stories. They can't. They had to stop talking about sex and Donald Trump because every time they mention sex, someone would bring up Clinton, right? So now they talk about Donald Trump and corruption, which is also hard to do because you can also bring up the Clintons. Meanwhile, we're going to war with Russia over the Ukraine. Dumber shit has happened. Dumber shit has happened. Uh, I don't even know what to tell you, homie. I don't even know what to tell you. Uh, I've got these incense burning in the other room. I'm gonna check them really quickly. All right, all right. The place is not burning down. This is good. I caught a glimpse of I forgot his name on CBS Morning News talking about like the Gulf, and he's been the Pentagon correspondent for like a trillion years, and he's over there looking like he's been in the game too long too. Doesn't any of these people retire? No, because then what would they do with themselves? So they have to sit in these positions for 30 years, and that's the problem. That's the problem. They're more interested in towing the party line to keep their comfort than telling you what the drama is. And then when you get angry about how bad the world is that they're supposed to be overseeing, all of a sudden they've got 1,000 people to blame, but it's never them. Is what it is, what it is, baby. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. All right. So we were feeling the Bengals, right? And today's the Super Bowl. So we may, I like Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham should get a ring. I feel like the Bengals I do, but I'm gonna go for Beckham. I'm going for Beckham. I think I really did think the Bengals would do. I didn't pick them over the Chiefs, but yeah, I think the Bengals I do. But I kind of hometown favorite. He's not my hometown favorite. He's actually not from New York. I think he's from actually. I don't know where he's from. Where is Odell Beckham from? Anyway, uh, I'm gonna go for the Rams just for one player because I want Odell Beckham to get his money and a ring. Um, and that's my sports for the day. Uh, since we're talking about sports of the day, let's sort of get into this really shortly into this coaching thing with Florida. All right, so here's the thing. Uh, this is a game you played. You knew the setup when you went in, and you knew it was unfair and corrupt, and now you want people to side with you because it's finally unfair and corrupt to you personally. There's a lot of other black coaches and people on the field who know what the drama is, and they watch it happen. Then when as soon as it happens to them, they want to blow the roof off of racial. At this point, none of you people are worth supporting. No one in the NFL is worth supporting on any racial anything, right? And I used to think about Colin Kaepernick favorably, right? And then I had a conversation on a podcast, Ted's podcast, about how he wasn't a civil rights leader, but he saw wrong, and we're taught to like mention it and say something about it, but we're not taught to uh, converge on it and fix it. We're just taught to go look at this, and then the people who have a vested interest in keeping that quiet also destroy people. They have an apparatus, and they came and destroyed them. Right, all those people who knelt with him, a lot of them are still in the NFL, and they're not kneeling anymore. So what did he do it for? Right. So like I said, he wasn't a civil rights leader. He sort of stepped in this thing and became the voice of something, but he would rather be playing football. Right. He's a football player. Then the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you knew what that whole arena was about when you walked into it. It's like what I told people with crime. Why I wouldn't commit crime. I think the criminal justice system is bullshit and racist and corrupt. So why would I commit a crime knowing that the judge is bullshit, the cops are bullshit? It seems to me to be walking into a trap already, right? And I know that living a square life in America is hard enough because of all the unfairness. But why would you wander into that arena? You know what I mean? If the place is unfair and people are selling drugs, and like I'd say, I look, if you steal a car and you should get 6 months, you're gonna get 5 years. If you get into a fight and knock somebody out and it's assault, and you should get a year for assault, 11 months a year for assault, you're gonna get 7 years for a fight, a fucking fight from these people, and no one questions them. They're fucking, and that's the tier that protects the elite apparatus. So, oh, this law that we wrote said we don't pay taxes, our kids don't fight wars, and we can insider trade and take bribes. Isn't that right? Legal system. Yeah, or we'll send the cops to your door, or the military to your door. That's the system. The system is failing. The system is in for a mad reawakening. Once more people catch on to what's going on, and that's the system. But why would you interject yourself into that system unless you're really going to change it? Like I'm out here talking about it because you know I'm goofy and I'm stupid. But when the whole thing changes, you know, maybe somebody listening will know why it was broken. Yeah, yeah. So, whoo-wee. I guess that is it. We could play some more guitar. Do we want to do that? I don't think we want to do that. I want to noodle in front of the television. Do we even want to look at TV? I, Here's the thing about this game. I might not watch this game. I'm just sort of over broadcast television. So I'll check in. I'll probably hit the highlight reel on YouTube. It'll likely be on in the other room, but I'll probably be in here trying to play Bannerlord or something. Uh, I was playing yesterday at like 4 in the morning. It is 10. Okay. Um, that can't be right. Can that be right? I guess that is right. Um, yeah. I was a half an hour late. Not a half an hour late. I was like 20 minutes late. But this pod has only been running for 20 minutes. So I guess that I could linger and talk to you. Uh, but I don't have anything for you. I don't have any topics of conversation. Even as we do Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we jumped in Friday, or was it Thursday, with a quick bullet. I think it was Friday actually. What the heck is this? Oh, that is the creepiest looking thing. Oh my gosh. Uh, there was a cat that was in a fire, and I should just show you the picture, right? Nah, I'm not even gonna show you the picture. It's really creepy. The cat, but all the fire was singed off from the nose across the eyes out up to the ears, and it looked weird. You're so used to seeing things one way. When someone adjusts them another way, dramatically and drastically, it really is just a kicker to the system. All right, maybe I shall stream long enough to finish this coffee. Mm, this is really. I'm kind of debating if I want this window open. Maybe if I close it halfway, that will be better. Another thing about opening the window, I stopped with the incense and I stopped with the incense and the drinking, right? But I had the incense, and now this is why I have one stick of sage left. I'm just trying to get rid of it. I should just throw it out, right? Be this. So anyway, all right. So this is my A, B. This is my C. This is an F next to my C. This is a G. Above my G is another F. Wait. This is my F. This is an A. G, G, A, B, 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 F G A D E F. Yeah, all right. Sorry, I'm just so bad. Is this thing even in tune? I tuned it yesterday. Oh my goodness. All right, so yeah, what are we supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be. All right. My problem is it might be too late for me to get accurate and fast fingers. What is going on here? All right, what am I doing here? Um, Gotta work on my bar chords. Does that hum? Hear it? There it is. Yeah, so that happens because I've got weak hands. All right. All right. What are we gonna do with ourselves? Let's cut this off. Let's move these wires so I don't land on my head. Let's move that strap for the same reason. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming through. A Super Bowl Sunday, right? It's gonna get a little. We're gonna open this a little wider. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's open it fully. Let's freeze the place out and get some oxygen. Everybody, here you go. Get it all out. Get it all out. Push it out. Keep pushing. Hold it. Bring it all in. All right. What is on my? I'm staining everything. What is that? Is that coffee or water or spit? Uh, Updates. Since this is more of a journal than anything else, it's been about 2 months since I had a drink of anything. Um, I guess I feel better. Right. My sleep is definitely on fire. I sleep a lot more, which is just weird. I always thought I was an insomniac. Maybe I was a low key alcoholic. But I don't know. I'm waiting to lose the alcohol and the sugar, but I think I've replaced the sugar with the coffee, and the coffee now it has become a problem. Uh, Next step is more physicality, right? It's gonna get warmer. We're gonna start running more. We're gonna start trying to experience the great outdoors in the way that you're supposed to, I guess, right? Not sitting in the car, sitting in an air conditioned place, but like picnics. You, me, and the green grass, right? Uh, and we're not gonna overdo it. We'll probably hit a sandwich shop, get a soda, roll a J. Uh, Take the acoustic, spread it, throw out a blanket, and hang out there for like an hour and watch the world pass. Talk shit, say hi to nice people. Who knows? Maybe I'll even get a dog up in the mix. But yeah, all the content talk about. It's like the guitar, right? I want to learn it. I don't think you guys. At about the 4 month mark, I was like, why are people watching me be bad at guitar? Maybe they. Ooh, look at the wind come through here. Um, what do I have to show you? Ah, I have a duster. Well, you know what? We'll just leave the duster there. What do I have? I don't have anything. Do I have a lighter? Does this light even work? Lighters don't work when you put them in the cold. Ugh, I should throw this in my pocket. Maybe that'll do something. Um, Other maybe. I don't have any flowy nonsense to show you. What is that? Uh, this one's over here too. I'm gonna need another. See that? Uh, Hold on. Um, what a friggin' day, baby. So my acoustic is still sounding weird. I think I'm gonna restring it while the game is on. I was going to restring it online, like what have you guys watch me restring it? Uh, I decided that was a bad idea. Hold on. There you go. A visual representation of the wind blowing through this place. It's always good to sit next to an open window, ladies and gentlemen. If you're cold, throw on a fucking sweater. The idea of it is a sense and sensation against your skin, uh, your lungs, and all this. If you get used to breathing the same temperature air, you affect your your whole respiratory system. Right. One thing that always know your body. One thing that always happens to me when I walk in and out of temperatures, I always have to blow my nose. It's just kind of like a weird defrost mechanism. It's like when I walk out there, my whole system puts mucus and stuff in my to kind of have help me better deal with the temperature. And then when I come in, I kind of shed all of that. And it's a thing. I had a friend who hated like outside because of mosquitoes and bugs and stuff. I was like outside, oh, you're like all your life is supposed to be outside. Like there's no creature that stays inside a thing that doesn't get eaten by another thing. Nothing devours you, right? Nothing to hunt you down, and so you should be outside. You're supposed to be doing the hunting. Mm. Here's another thing about opening the window. Throws your acoustic out of tune. So a little sharper than it should be. Perfect. I was wondering what's going on there. Hear that? Maybe the problem is me. All right. I guess that will do it for me. I am sort of hungry. Uh, and I'm not really looking forward to who's doing what. I'm really not. Super Bowl Sunday, man. Super Bowl Sunday. Uh, let's see what we got here. We got nothing. All right, so I guess this is where we'll leave it. We'll wish you all well. It's been a decent stream, right? Quick and painless. No content, no stream. That's about it. This is just essentially me popping in to say, hey, wasting your time and some time online. And I will see you in the next one. Next one is likely tomorrow. Um, I'll see you in the next one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just watching this because it tells me the tone I'm speaking, and it's giving me a lot of conflicting information. All right, so that's it for us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I hope you keep it casual. I hope you don't lose too much on this game. And if you do bet, I hope you win big. And I hope you pay it forward. I'll see you in the next one. The next one's likely tomorrow, 6:30. Come on through.